So hey my babies, it's your girl Bubbles, and I'm coming to you guys with a video that is long overdue. I want to say about a month ago I made my St. Lucia Fetless video, and of course due to coronavirus, a lot of carnivals for 2020 are either being canceled or postponed. And we're already in April, and carnivals up until July already, like I said, being either canceled or postponed. You have carnivals such as Guyana Carnival that's canceled for the year. You have St. Lucia Carnival, which has been canceled for the year, as well as Vinci Match, which has been canceled for the year. And, you know, these carnivals, of course, are going to be postponed. Well, canceled for this year, but postponed until next year, 2021. And then you also have a bunch of carnivals that are being postponed to later dates. You have carnivals such as Houston Carnival and Orlando Carnival, which is being postponed until Labor Day weekend. I personally don't know how I feel about that, because I don't understand or see how you guys are gonna like squish 3 carnivals into 1 weekend span. I know a lot of people from out of town do come into New York or Brooklyn for carnival, so you know we'll see. I guess there's enough people to go around, right? Now, a lot of events as well have been being postponed until October, and October is pretty much jam-packed right now. You have Miami Carnival, which is normally in October, which is Columbus Day weekend, and it's going to fall on the 11th this year. You have Ibiza Soca Festival, which has been postponed from, which it's usually it's in May, so it has been postponed until October. That's going to be October 15th to the 19th. You have Ocho Rios Jamaica Carnival, which is October 18th. You have Jamaica Carnival, which is the 25th. So it's like, I'm just concerned. Like I said again, suppose I'm going to Ibiza Soca Festival and I want to go to Jamaica Carnival, and I now have, you know, it booked for this year. How am I going to juggle all of that? Of course, you know, have some people who going to make it happen regardless, but it's like, you know, what if your job is not that accommodating, especially with being, is Corona going on, some people are out of work. So like, I'm just concerned as to why they wouldn't go more on the cancel route for the year. But I don't know. This is a decision that these promoters, these bands decided to make. Now we have a couple of carnivals for the year, which I personally am waiting to see what they're going to decide on doing. We have Caribana, which I haven't seen any update on. You have Cropover, which I haven't seen any update on. You have Spice Mass, Notting Hill Carnival. These are big carnivals that people go to. So I'm just waiting to see, you know, what they decide to do for the year. When I find out, I'm going to put it down below for you guys, because most likely, you know, this video will be out by the time they do decide to make a decision. So, you know, that's just up in the air for right now. But like I said before, carnivals, it's April now. Carnivals up until July are either being canceled or postponed as of right now. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably have questions like, you know, how does that affect me? Like, I booked for Guyana Carnival. I booked for St. Lucia Carnival already. I booked for Vinci Mass already. How is that going to affect? Well, I'm not sure if Vinci drops costumes yet, but like, I booked for Guyana Carnival already. I booked for St. Lucia Carnival already. How is that going to affect me? Like, I have costume, I have tickets, I have you know, etc. How does that affect me? And one thing I've been loving and been seeing that a lot of bands and promoters have been very accommodating. They understand this is something that is out of our control. I didn't start Corona. You didn't start Corona. They didn't start Corona. So they're being pretty much accommodating with making sure that your tickets and your costumes, everything is going to be valid for next year or whenever else that event or carnival will be resuming or being postponed and pushed back to. So I think that's pretty much like awesome. They even have certain bands, I believe, as well, or certain, not bands, certain like events or things which they are giving refunds. But like I said, this is up to you guys, you know, what's best for you. Like I said, you might not be able to go next year, or you may not even want to go. Like, you know, I don't know what your reasoning might be that you can go next year. There's also, you know, options where like you can resell your costume, you can resell a ticket. They have like Find a Band where, you know, there is a, in the FET community, people, y'all know about Find a Band. I personally, per se, have never like done any interactions with Find a Band. I've heard mixed emotions, so I personally have not used it, but it's there for reselling tickets, reselling costumes, and etc. So you guys can always go that route. But for me per se, I would always tell you as a tip, like if there's ever at any time where, you know, you have a problem, or you know, you can't go, you have questions, comments, concerns, always go to that promoter, always go to that band leader or whichever, and just contact them, and they're always, for the most part, very accommodating. Like, you're paying your money, so you have the right to, you know, answers, or you have the right to ask the questions that you guys do have. Now, for me personally, I'm pretty sad because I didn't get to choose a carnival to go to for the year. You know, I feel like 2020 has just been already in April, and I feel like it just started. So just with everything going on, I personally have not chosen a carnival to go to for the year. So I'm pretty sad about that. But you know, it is what it is. Like, health is wealth. I'd rather be healthy and be able to go to plenty more carnivals in the future than to know, you know, it is what it is, out of our control. I'm just going to take this time to, you know, get my carnival body ready for next year. Y'all going to catch me on the road 2021. And hopefully, cross your fingers, your girl is slimmer. And I said nothing wrong with, you know, the tick tings now or whatever. But, you know, just want to be a little bit more, you know, slimmer. A little bit more, you know, carnival body ready. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, honestly, seriously, on a serious note, like, stay safe, guys. You know, I know nobody wants to be inside. It's been pretty boring. I've been, per se, you know, quarantined and, like, out of work for going on 4 weeks now. And it's been a very interesting experience. But, you know, I'm just going to take this time to, you know, like, reflect and just, you know, find things, you know, find ways to make myself better. Like I said, I'm working my carnival body during the rest of this quarantine. Like, you know, just gotta find ways to, you know, stay positive and, like, you know, take precautions. You guys really, like, honestly, really seriously be safe, and, you know, let's try to get this stuff done and over with as quickly as possible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment if you have any comments, questions, concerns. Leave it right down below. You guys already know I'm always answering your questions if I do have the answer to it. And in regards to those carnivals, like I said, I'm still waiting on an update from. It'll be in the description box as well. Subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in my next one. Best of the best, baby. You are